Today, in Lifts and Lines, let us learn about different forms of poetry. Let us first learn about sonnet. Sonnet is a poem of 14 lines written in iambic pentameter. The sonnet employs one of the several rhyme schemes and is adhered to tightly structured thematic organization. It originated in Italy, popularized by Sir Thomas Waite and Henry Howard, who is also known as Earl of Surrey, in the 16th century. To move into its structure, it is divided into sections like octave and sestet and quatrains and couplet with a thematic turn known as volta. Then comes ode. An ode is a type of lyric poetry with its origins in ancient Greece. Odes are elaborately structured poems praising or glorifying an event or individual, describing nature intellectually as well as emotionally. A classic ode is structured in three major parts like the strophe, antistrophe, and epood. There are three typical forms of odes. First is Pindaric, then we have Horatian and irregular. Pindaric odes follows the form and structure of Pindar. Horatian odes follows conventions of Horace, and irregular odes use rhyme but not the three-part form of the Pindaric ode nor the two or four line stanza of Horatian ode. Next we have elegy. An elegy is a poem that is usually a lament for the dead. An elegy is a lyrical poem of mourning written to express grief, loss, and sorrow, most often for the death of a person, but it can also lament the loss of ideals, nature, culture, or a way of life. Traditionally, an elegy moves through three stages. First is lament, then comes praise, and then consolation. Originally in Greek and Latin, elegies were written in elegiac couplets, but in English literature, the term refers to more to the theme and tone than to a fixed form. Some of the examples of elegies are Thomas Gray's Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard and Walt Whitman's O Captain, My Captain, who is mourning Lincoln here, Whitman. Next, we have ballad. Ballad is a short narrative poem that tells a story often about love, tragedy, adventure, heroism, or the supernatural in a simple, direct language. Ballads originated in oral tradition and were meant to be sung or recited, which is why they use rhythm, repetition, and refrain. Some of the famous examples are John Keats's La Belle Dame sans Mercy and Samuel Taylor Coleridge's The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Then we have haiku. Haiku is a short lyric poem that captures a single moment of perception, usually drawn from nature, and evokes a deep emotional or philosophical insight through simplicity and suggestion. Originating in Japan, the haiku was popularized in English literature in the 20th century. Traditionally, haiku consists of three lines with a 5-7-5 syllabic pattern. One of the famous example of haiku is Matsuo Basho's An Old Silent Pond. In a sense, a haiku is a poetic snapshot that is small in size but vast in meaning. Lastly, we have limerick. Limerick is a short, humorous, and often nonsensical poem, known for its playful rhythm and witty or absurd subject matter. It is primarily written for entertainment, relying on exaggeration, surprise, and comic timing. A limerick consists of 5 lines with a strict A rhyme scheme, where the lines 1, 2, and 5 are longer and usually written in anapaestic trimeter, whereas the lines 3 and 4 are shorter, often in anapaestic diameter. That's all for today. Thank you.